Good morning. It's Saturday morning, mid-April. Haven't been out for over a month now, about a month. And got a plan for the day. You get a lot of time to plan when you're not actually getting out. So we're going to go back to that ravine that I've been digging off and on for over 6 months now. Going to review that site. I've talked about it before, but it's done now, and hopefully we've had a good bit of rain. Hopefully there's some water moving. I've yet to be there when there's enough flow to actually see how it might be affecting the gold. So we're going to review that site, and then I'm going to take you up to a new setup that's similar to this one and see if what we learned from that first one will help us find some gold in this new spot. So we're going to head up that ravine almost to the top. I did a little scouting some time ago, and so I've been up there. It takes a little bushwhacking, but we'll get up in that ravine. We're going to start to open up a new spot. So see you on the creek. We're leaving Nashville. We're on Bill Monroe Memorial Highway. Well, a small glitch starting today. First time ever my parking spot is taken. I have to hoof it about a quarter mile down the road. Truck parked right there. Better not have a Cronies Club sticker on it. Tell you what, we're rolling in the creek. It's my spot. Alright, let's get up in the ravine. Well, this is just for me too, to sum this up. I probably shot about 4 videos here. You can go back and look at those. All have to do with this ravine I've been digging off and on over the last 6 months. And this section here is, I'm calling it done. But I want to show you what I learned here. So here we have this sharp drop off. We're heading downstream, and exposed bedrock drops about 1.5 feet really quick here, and we're hitting this bend. Gold started right here. That's probably where I first dug, and it was okay. I kept heading down here, and the farther down you go, the better it got. And so if you look down there, you can see that big pool. That's where the gold ended. So, but what I found here is, you see this is, we've got water moving fast, and we're hitting a flat here. The best gold was on the right. And if you look in one of my videos, I've talked about how there really wasn't much black sand, but boy, I was picking up some nice flakes. My Christmas Day video, the best one that came out of here was 0.21 grams right there in that, on the extreme right side of that big pool you see down there at the end. So the big gold and the less black sand, and that sort of makes sense because the bigger pieces of gold are going to fall out before black sand. And so the black sand line started in the middle. Heaviest black sand was in the middle, then it lightened out to the left. But there was a good gold, but getting smaller the farther you went to the left. So there's gold all through here. So this is about 30 feet here. I pulled out 1.5 grams of gold, and that's pretty good. Now that was about a total of 24 hours of digging, so I mean, it didn't come easy, but I pretty much cleaned this out. I've been over it a few times. It's hard to leave it. But we're heading upstream now. We're going to try to find a setup kind of like this. I have a spot picked out I'm going to show you, and we're going to do some what I'd call some bulk sampling and see if we can hit some more good gold in this valley. Alright, so I'm going to turn around, and it gets rough up that way, heading up probably about 3/4 of the way to the top of the valley. See you in a minute. Well, here we are, and we're almost to, there's a fork just around the bend where 2 tiny little gullies join, and so this starts the main ditch. So I'm pretty much up as far as you can go. And so we've got bedrock here. We got a big backup, a log, but you see that bedrock right down in there is dropped about a foot or more. And so the water is picking up speed here, and bedrock here, and it's dropping down and it flattens out again. So this is sort of like a setup downstream, but as you know, gold is where it is. So we're going to start right up here at the front, work left and right, take a sample about every 2 feet right down towards that bend and see how we do. Alright, hopefully I'll find something to show you. No guarantees. Alright, I talked to you just about 10 minutes ago. Got the first 5 gallons out of here, show what I did. By the way, here's a nice probe. Good old Harbor Freight. You can get these 24-inch screwdrivers. They're real strong. I think they're like $4 for 2 of them. They make a nice probe. Turns out, here's my bedrock again. This very first dip here is actually a nice little drop here. So I don't know if you can see, up, down. And so this bucket comes from the right, this bucket comes from the left, and got my panning station set up down here, and I just feel good about this. Okay, so heads up, see what's in here. Okay, I'm a couple scoops in right now. No gold so far. Note we got some fine black sand and not much of it. We do have a buckshot up here. So, with this creek, I know, again, I'm not gonna, just because I don't have a lot of black sand here, I know from past experience, doesn't mean there's not any gold. So we'll go ahead and finish out this bucket, and if nothing else is special, I'll get back to you. Lesson here, look at that. Nothing but fine sand. And we've got a, it's not a 1/4 of an inch, but good grief, that sucker's thick through my glove. Yeehaw. And if you send me $50, I will send you a bag. No, I don't do that. Okay. This is just my little diary here. Man, it's been a long, I'm going on a bit. I've been on a real dry streak, so I'm taking a break, sit back for 10 minutes, and just stare at this. And should just go home. Oh no, I just got here 20 minutes ago. But check that sucker out. And I'm telling you what, that sucker's thick. Oh yeah. It surely is. Good grief. Pretty stuff. Alright, be back. Oh, what to do. Well, I took probably about 7 more gallons out of right there. That's where I found that nice piece. Have not even found a minus 200. Absolutely no fine gold at all. So I've gotten exactly 1 piece so far. So what to do? I've got that cleaned down to bedrock there. There's a little rock way up here. I'm going to clean out under there. Really don't expect to find anything, but looking down here, you can see a bend. You can see that big rock on the left. I popped that out. Actually, like I told you, I was up here and I found 1 little speck under there, but I'm going to get right at the head of that bend where that rock is, and go down to the bottom on the left and right. And again, this is sampling, bulk sampling, so I'm not going to deal with the top material. I'm going to go right down to bedrock and see what the black sand looks like and take it from there. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it's supposed to rain today. I'm surprised it's not raining now. I brought my poncho. Sun was out just a second ago, but I can also hear thunder. This is a nice, beautiful valley here. We've got some violets. Mayaples are coming up. The phlox is in full bloom. We've got anemone, and I saw some wild ginger down at the bottom of the hill. So this is Getting right into the wildflower time of the spring here. So, nice day so far. I'm actually hoping for some rain, get this water moving. I thought there'd be a lot more water in here based on the rain the last couple of days, but just not happening. Need some water. Oh, I need a break for a minute. Well, I took out 3 buckets here. I said I was going to go down to the bottom, but I just went in from the top. Oh man, it's nasty. It's clay and mud packed. It's a hard classifying and cleaning. But I got just shy of a bucket here. I'm going to go through. This is all top material. Don't expect anything, but might as well go through it. All right, see ya. Finish that bucket. Maybe start picking up some flower gold. Maybe just like, you know, 1/100 per 2 or 3 scoops. Just nothing to speak of. But I got the top material off, and I was going down through here. I kept feeling something. I just popped this big piece of shale up. So I'm going to sample the bottom now across and just get a couple buckets out of here. And probably then it's starting to look like it really is going to. I was really, well, repeating myself, but the reason I came up here is because I was actually looking for a good 1/2 inch of rain so I could see the water flows better. But I'll probably head on down, get down closer to the road at the bottom of the valley here. So, getting hungry too. Alright, I'll check back and see if there's anything under here. Should be. Alright. Alright, turned out this hole wasn't just a couple pieces of pepper. I didn't bother taking a picture. I went back up where I started and got that big one. Went down the right side and I just picked up. This is nowhere near as big, but that's a nice pretty little piece right there. Whoops. There. So that'd be a good time to go. Getting some thunder. I don't want to get up here with lightning in the woods, so we'll get down, get close to the car. So I'm going to pack up quick and get down. Alright, might see you later, might not. Take it easy. Hey guys, well, I'm getting ready to clean up. I've got cons here. It's not even 1/10 of a bucket. That's from 2 trips. So I tend to fold them back and set this up about every 2 trips. So really didn't get much yesterday except for that one really nice piece. So we're just going to run all this through. Just show you real quick. This is Angus McKirk drop riffle sluice. And of course it's all set up to recirculate. And really like this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to I put about a heaping teaspoon of thyme through. So watch that first. There's this little, you'll see black sand in there already, but you'll watch it drag. See that heavy line of black sand there. There's a piece of gold already. Let's see if I can do that. I'll probably see that or probably not, but anyhow. This is a really good capture system. I really like it, and I do check. I give up checking because it's just really efficient. Anyhow, see what happens when that big one falls out. That'll be fun. See you in a minute. Just shut down. So you can see right here, a lot of little gold will get hung up right here. This is just a trademark stamp, gets hung up there. And there's that big piece, get caught right in the very first little riffle. That's a nice piece. And so it's sort of fun with the drop riffle. I can kick this around and take a look at it. So what I'm going to do is I'll wash it into this bucket, and then I take the bucket over. I'm set up right here. I've got my kitchen screen. I'll dump it right through the kitchen screen, and that'll take out all the buckshot and bigger stones. And basically I clean up down to clean gold. I use a 2-pan method, and I'll show you that sometime, because you can really get your cons down to clean gold and not too long just by panning. But anyhow, see you in a second. I'll show you that big piece. It'll get caught in the kitchen screen. Okay, here's what I caught with the kitchen screen. That's about 14 mesh, I think, the one I have, but there's this piece. It's a very thick. So this was the only piece of gold caught in the screen, so everything's a lot smaller. So, okay. Still got a ways to go, but this will be the last shot here. I'm about 3/4 the way through the cons. It's mostly small stuff, but that'll make your day, at least here in Indiana. All right, see ya.